Howdy there, everybody, and welcome to, I guess, join me to watch the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power Season 2 trailer, or whatever this is called. And then there was also a behind-the-scenes look that I think would be fun to react to. So that's what we are going to do. I don't think I have talked about the show on my channel, so I can give you a little introduction to how I feel about it. I watched it, I think, a couple months ago, before the Fallout show, and I really liked it. I have read all the books, Lord of the Rings trilogy, Silmarillion, Hobbit, and I think there was maybe one more that I'm forgetting, but I read them when I was like 14, 15, so I don't remember much about them. So yeah, the lore implications, what they got wrong, and how they like compressed the timeline, if that's the correct word for it, like shortened it a little bit. I don't have an opinion on those. I can just enjoy the show as it is. It doesn't need to be, for me, completely lore accurate to me to enjoy it. And like the Silmarillion spans out such a long time, it would be really hard to make a show, a meaningful show. There's such big gaps between the time periods, or not time periods, because there are such big gaps between the things that happen in the world. So in my opinion, I don't mind then compressing the timeline. And also one other complaint I heard about the season 1 was that it was like not well paced. But I personally enjoy like really well designed worlds that Middle-earth definitely is, and the show just gave me time to like enjoy the locations that for example, what was it called, Númenor? I can't remember the place where Galadriel goes on the raft, or where they are rescued and brought to. Like, you got so much time to just learn the political landscape of that place and how everything worked there, and I enjoyed that a lot. As well as, like, Moria is one of my favorite places, like fantasy places in any media. And it was so cool to just, like, explore it a bit and see it when it was actually not in ruins, I guess. And also the characters in the show I really liked. There were characters that I really liked, and then there were characters that I didn't hate. I think they were okay and they had potential to grow on me. So excited to see where they go. And I think one also good argument was that the characters like Galadriel and I can't remember the other elf's name, who was friends with the dwarves. They both are really different to the characters in the Lord of the Rings movies. All the arguments against why people don't like the show, I think, are valid, but I can see past them. And like, when it comes to those characters being different, there's such a big time jump between this show and the movies that people or characters can change. And also, I don't even consider this to be like canon to the shows. I can see it to be its own thing. So I don't really mind if the characters are a little bit different to them. But yeah. Should we watch this? I'm just going to put the timer when I'm starting to watch this, so you can skip straight to it. Let's see if the sounds are okay. Yep, good. Mount Doom over there. Before I go, I think one of my favorite reveals from the show was how Mordor was created. That caught me so off guard. I was not expecting it, but it made so much sense as well. I think it was done so. If I could curse, I won't, but it was done so well.
Ancient and powerful has returned.
Oh, they are recognizing it.
Prepare yourselves.
We are going to a fight. What is that place?
He worms his way inside your mind. The crest of him slithers in.
Jeez, there's a lot of arcs. Also, one thing that I heard was that the budget was cut down a
I
little,
think he's been here among us all along.
but I don't notice it. Who was that?
Every soul in Middle-earth is in peril.
See, also the Dwarven wife was one of my favorite characters. Such a good performance. Here we have the rings. And the world is healing. Or the Elven City, I guess. Oh, we still have Adar as well.
He's Sauron.
Wait, is that Sauron? Whoa. I'm just excited. It was a decent trailer. But was that Sauron? Wait, I need to compare. Well, I guess I can just watch this through. Put the sound a little bit lower and just pause through.
Ancient and
Yeah.
powerful. Has returned.
There's Sauron. I personally aren't big fan of when you like introduce new, like what could this be called, like inhuman, like I don't know the word in English, but like inhuman things that aren't like well explained, that are there just to be all look cool. But I'm not judging this yet. Where are we? This kind of reminds me of the... Again, I have watched the movies in Finnish, or in Finnish subtitles, and when I was a little bit younger, so I don't remember the all of the place names in the English. But what was the place where they fought in Hobbit? Fought against, was it Sauron as well? Or the Witch King, whatever it was called. Kind of reminds me of that place, tiny bit. And also, I don't know, no, these aren't the things that were chasing Gandalf. But no, Gandalf as well.
He worms his way inside your mind. The crest of him slithers in.
Let me... Wait. There's a big boy walking over there. Calabrimbo?
I think he has been here.
That looks like the Eye of... in Mordor. Oh,
I think he's been here among us all along.
there was, I think, Sauron in the middle of that. Is that Sauron? It looks a bit different, but I assume based on the trailer it is. Is he like... Is this a flashback? Or is he still hiding amongst them? And maybe Galadriel, who... Was it Elrond? Was their name? They didn't share the information to everybody. And I don't know. They are declaring that the evil has returned, so I assume they should know. Do we have in here? Looks so good. Am I incorrect that they didn't film... Saying that they didn't film in New Zealand this time? To save money? Or am I wrong? At least based on the trailer, we didn't see like many shots of locations, but what we saw looked really good. And yeah, like I said, she was one of my favorite characters. Such a good performance.
Soul in Middle-earth is in peril.
Oh? On the timeline, even though it was a little compressed here in the first season, how is the destruction of Moria, or whatever you would call that? Is it happening now? Or is it also brought a little bit closer to these events? I can't remember. Here we have the rings and we can see the trees healing. I mainly like this character because he got to do all the cool stuff. I'm always for characters that look cool. I don't know. I also liked him quite a lot, and the romance story that he had going on with the lady, but also with their story, I don't really know how it's going because it was a nice look into the, was it Southlands or whatever it was called, the area before Mordor. It was a nice look, like how is everything going in there, what type of characters there are, and how the destruction of that area played. But I don't know. I wouldn't mind if those characters didn't return in major roles here, because I kind of feel like I saw their story already. I guess there is also more to that, like a revenge story to get their land back. I don't know what I'm waffling about. And this was also the political stuff, and especially this character was something that they were like setting up for future seasons. I feel like there were storylines that like didn't resolve themselves in that season, so I'm excited for that as well. And also we have wait, we don't have the sword, or it was eventually a Kino. That young boy doesn't have it anymore. Yeah, and we see Hadar again. I wonder how his storyline will go. Will he, like, at this point, will he be the leader of the orcs? I assume so. And then eventually Sauron will take over? Maybe defeat him because Adar killed Sauron, yeah? Or he thought he did. I don't know. Oh, there's so much going on. That's one of my favorite scenes in the show was when they came to the rescue of the Southlands. Like the massive shot of them riding there and eventually attacking the village. It looked so cool. We can also watch this. Whoop. Take the away. And then I think I'm just going to pause through this and say something if I have something to say.
This season, Galadriel's being driven more by a bigger purpose, and I feel she's once again becoming connected with Middle-earth and with all the people in it. That's making her quest more important, since Sauron is building his strength.
Here we are in Mordor. One of the exciting things about this series, we're going to get to see Sauron out in the
That's just
one of the exciting things about
a ordinary field, I guess, but it looks so cool. I don't know if it's a swamp or something, but it looks cool. Am I correct in saying that they were filming in either in Ireland or Great Britain?
About this series, we're going to get to see Sauron out in the open, making everything happen. We'll be able to watch it all unfold.
With Durin, his relationship with his father has gone, and his pride has taken a massive hit.
Just a tiny bit.
The darkness did reach him. He's received the biggest blow to his spirit thus far.
It gets a little darker. The chessboard's been set, and I'm seeing the chess pieces move.
The second season, it really...
Yeah, I'm almost most excited for what is happening in there, and that place is also going to be is also going to get ruined. Yeah, that place didn't anymore exist in when the Lords of the Rings trilogy happened. It was completely ruined back then. Yeah. Am I correct in that?
It really feels like the gloves come off.
Brace yourself.
And also excited to see, because I don't remember that much from the books. I'm excited to see how everything plays out between the different groups.
Set a watch at every crossing. He must not escape.
Oh, there's Gandalf.
Unexpected visitor.
Who'd have thought a ring could have so much power? They should name a show after it. The Power of Rings. Or what about Rings of Power?
It's just really exciting to finally be back. I'm just so grateful to be a part of it.
Yeah, not to be mean, but I guess she was the character that I liked the least, but it was also the most surprising character to me, because I usually don't like, not child actors, but children in movies, because they always do dumb stuff and don't learn from it, or either it works. It was really stupid, but there was some like good luck with them and it works. I don't know. I don't like that when the excuse is just that they are children. But I actually ended up not disliking them or that story. It also goes with the mystery of who the character was. Was it Sauron? Was it Gandalf? Or who that was? I think that helped as well. But yeah, the Hobbit storyline, not maybe my favorite, but I still liked it.
Here we are in new territory, new places to visit.
I mean, the set is almost too scary to go into. Kid, don't look.
Is he not meant to be dead? Huh? Is that spoilers?
I mean, the set is almost too scary to...
He died now. I guess he didn't. I don't know.
Kid, don't look.
The detail that the craftsmen put in there is incredible. You absolutely get lost when you're here.
I wonder how much fun is it to be working there and creating the sets. I don't know. I bet that is like a really rewarding job when you get to see everything put together.
When you're in costume on the set, you're going to discover even more wonderful things to do.
We kind of touched on it and teased on it in season 1. This time you will see us in all our glory.
There's things that we're doing that are completely new, and you do sort of get plunged straight into the story.
I don't know if I remember correctly, but there wasn't really much war in the first season, but I'm seeing much more of that in here. I don't know if it's just playing the couple of scenes that, or couple longer scenes that they have in the show to show some action in the trailer, but yeah, I hope there is more, because I don't know. The movies and the books always made the war feel, I think there was quite realistic feeling to it, like fear and also bravery. I think it was always done so well that those were the moments that I enjoyed. Maybe not the most, but really enjoyed.
It's been a long way. Some bad things might have happened. Some good things may have happened. And there's a lot of danger, a lot of excitement. But we're back in Middle-earth.
Looks good. I'm excited for it. Was it coming out in August? And so like from me. I don't know. Is anybody... I don't know many people that are excited for the show. Is there somebody who liked it? And even if you didn't like it, what you thought of this? Are you going to watch it or ignore it, or what? Is anybody excited? Tell me your thoughts. Yeah, I think that was it for today. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I see you here next time. Bye.